Yo, what's up, guys? It's Folk Your Feelings. It's been a while. Just had a lot of stuff to do with, a lot of personal issues and stuff like that, but we're not here for that. So, I'm here to talk about the Marvel Legends Maximum Hulk figure. Now, this figure has a lot of controversy, a lot of hype behind it when it was first released. I had it for a while. I played with it. It's not really worth the hype, to be honest, but I'll get into that more. Now I'm gonna go talk about its accessories real quick. Here the accessories he comes with. Comes with 3 pairs of hands and 3 heads. Already starting with the gripes, because what the fuck is this bullshit? I'm gonna start off with the heads, because this is probably the most annoyingest thing about this fucking figure. Alright, so he comes with 3 different heads. Each head has a specific art style. I don't know the artists of these, but people are saying that they're good. I mean, they're alright, but to be honest with you, I kind of preferred it if it was just different expressions and one art style. Like, I don't know why the fuck they chose to go with 3 different fucking art styles and 3 different expressions. To me, it's stupid. It's dumb. So yeah, this is the Hulk right here. I think this is probably the most interesting one. The teeth are kind of fucked up here. Yeah, he needs some veneers to fix that. Fucked up ass teeth. Sculpted pretty fucked up here. You can see it, but it's pretty sculpted fucked up there. Might be my lighting. I'm not too sure if you can see that. Yeah, so that's that. This one's probably the nicest looking one, I guess. A little paint splotch right there, but look at you there. It's probably the nicest looking one on the side of the 3. This shit here, I don't know what the fuck is this shit. This shit is just fucking crazy. This reminds me of it was like the Hulk versus Pitt, I believe it was the image. This is probably what this shit inspired. Early 90s, late 2000s, I think. Yeah, this shit right here. My man got the veneer. Now he's wearing veneers. Cause look at these shits. Jesus. Fucking camera's making them look whiter than they are. White as hell. Look at that shit. We got the veneers. Like, goddamn shit. Alright. So now he comes with a pair of fists. All the hinges are basically the up and down ones. A little tight, but it's not too bad. They're all the same pair of fists. A little shading on the back of the fist. A pair of them will slap the shit out of your hands. Right here. Again, the shading in the back. And then this is also annoying. That why the fuck is this a Maximum Series Hulk figure? And we don't get a complete set of hands. We should have gotten a complete set. We should have gotten 2 of these. And then 2 of these. Why the fuck do we get 1 of each? This is supposed to be their best fucking Hulk figure ever made. You know, the definitive Hulk. And he's shortchanged by the accessories. Makes no fucking sense. And then he comes with this. These you clamp onto the forearms. It's like a swoosh effect. I like these. It's actually kind of cool. I like the translucency. And the dry brushing here. Or airbrushing, however you want to call it. Right there, the green. Looks nice. I like these. This shit is supposed to simulate him doing the clap, I guess. Now when he claps his hands, it makes this shit. But, doesn't really look good when you place it on there. It looks kind of shitty, to be honest. Not really a fan of it. But it's a cool effect, though. It can use for other stuff. It's cool. And then you got this missile, which I guess it's a cool accessory, but it's not really what the Hulk is known for, though. I mean, he's known for grabbing rockets and shit, but not like, you know, his main thing. He should have came with a rock or a big ass boulder or a piece of, like, the piece of the ground or something. Not this shit. This shit, I don't know. It's not really Yeah, not really. No. Yeah, I mean it's all right, but it's not even painted fully. Like this part could have been yellow, the wiring could have been green. You know, a little bit of something, but whatever. It's maximum, I guess. So whatever. The maximum missiles, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Pause.
Pause? Pause what?
Little flame effect's cool. Alright, now let's go on to the figure itself and talk more about that. Alright, so I got him in a nice pose right here. Yeah, see, look, the swoosh effects looks really nice. Like, that's really cool. I like that. Swoosh effects. It's really cool. Now, these hands are from, I want to say, the 80th anniversary Hulk. I don't have that Hulk figure. I bought these hands loose on eBay because I wanted him to have these hands, because these hands are like pretty much, this is what it should have came with the Maximum series, but what can you do? They want to be cheap with shit, so whatever. So I did that. These hands look a lot better. I kind of wish it came with it, but again, you just gotta do things yourself, so that's what it is. Alright, so the articulation on this figure is pretty good. Now, if you have the 80th Hulk, the 60th Hulk, I think it was, with the Wolverine, you already know how this part, basically from the waist all the way to the ankles, it's basically the same shit. And then the arms is basically the same thing. Reuse, that's pretty much all reuse. The only thing new on this figure is the feet. And this squishy ass rubber overlay. So I'm gonna pop the head off. Well, no, I'll leave it on. So toe hinges is pretty good. Goes this far up and very far backward. The shading on there, a little shading here and there. Not much paint, just a little shading and stuff like that. Shading. Not so much shading, a little here and there, whatever. And then, so yeah, he can basically, like I said, if you have this, you have the 80th Hulk, then you already know how this articulation goes. So I'm not really gonna go over this stuff because it's, if you have it, then you already know it. But just for the fuck of it, I'll go through it anyway. Elbows go this far, ugly ass little flap there. Yeah, and a swivel. It's a floaty piece, so swivels. The neck is very shitty because you can't even look up at all. There's mods out there that you can do to fix that, so you can do that if you want. It goes down this much. It goes down pretty good. It's not bad. And another thing about this figure, the back, the articulation for the back, it's not gonna move. Like, this is a very thick part of the plastic. It's not hollow, it's very thick. So it won't go back pretty much like that much, not even at all. And then the forward, this was the biggest fucking selling point of this figure. This was the big hype behind it, that it can basically do this. Like, that was the biggest hype behind this figure, that it can do a clap.
Oh my god! Wow!
They can do this basically. And he can do the full clap, so it's not that he can't. So it's possible to do it. I'll show you right now. He can do the full clap. So you can do the full clap, no problem. So he does it fully, no problem right there. He does the full clap, not a problem. Now if you bend the elbows a little bit, and rearrange it, you can get him doing the full clap. It is possible. So, so there you go right there. He does the full clap. It's a little gappage. You gotta push in a little gap, but as you can see, you can do it. So the big hype behind the figure. Now, the biggest gripe with this overlay piece is that over time it will rip and tear if you leave it like that, prolonged, posed like that. You can see right here, that's already like fucked up. It's already fucking pre-shredding, I guess. So that's gonna be fun in the future. And a little bit of stress right here, like a tiny bit, but I'm not gonna have them close like that forever. So you know, just be careful of that. Just be careful of that. Yeah. So words are wise on that one. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go right into the size comparisons. So give me one quick second. Yeah, so like I said, there's mods to do this. You can go this far forward and then this far backwards, like that. Basically, it goes all around. So yeah, there's that. Alright, let's get into the size comparisons. Here he is next to my custom tarantula. Here he is next to She-Hulk. Here he is next to the Thing figure and my custom leader that I'm working on. Trying to have him stand straight, but his fucking ankle is like warped, so he's falling over a lot. Well, nah, he won't, but he was a minute ago. And here he is next to the tallest figure I own and the shortest figure I own, next to Jada Toys Mega Man and the Great Wolves Marco or Marquisha. I'm not sure how to say the name, but basically the blue-gray one. So I think it's Marco, not sure. Overall, I think this figure is okay. I don't think he's worth the $67 he is right now, or $60. I don't think he's worth that much. Yeah, he should have been at least 40. To be honest, I don't think he's worth the 67. Do I regret buying it? No, I think it's a cool figure, but not worth the $67. Sorry, no. It's not worth the maximum name, or maybe it is. I don't fucking know, but whatever. Alright, that'll do it for me. Yeah, so, squishy. I don't know, I keep playing with it. It's squishy. Keep playing with it. Anyway, Maximum Series Hulk figure review. Comment, like, and subscribe. And also, there's a new feature where you can hype the video. So, I'd appreciate it if you did hype the video. Yeah, so, I'm trying to get to 500 subs. See ya later.